Hi, today's video is about taking responsibility for our inspiration. Now, when I was back in my corporate careers over 25 years ago, I was under the belief that it was my boss's job to inspire me. And the reality was my bosses often didn't inspire me. So I thought, well, I'm not going to be inspired then because they're not inspiring. And it took me a long time, and by the time I started my own business, I began to realize that actually it was my responsibility for being inspired. It was easy for me to blame other people for them not being inspiring, but actually what I needed to learn was to really take responsibility for keeping myself inspired and seeing how I could do that and understanding strategies for keeping myself inspired rather than blaming other people for being uninspiring. So today's idea is to get you thinking about how can you take further responsibility for your own sense of inspiration. And to me that has a number of elements to it. One is to understand what your kind of wells of inspiration are, if you like. What is it that inspires you? And then go to those wells of inspiration. And then seek out new wells of inspiration. Find out new things that can inspire you. And then become a source of inspiration to yourself by actually acting in the face of your fear and resistance sometimes, to be brave and to be bold and to take steps in your own life and implement ideas and show up in the ways that you feel inspired to do. So that's the idea, is to really take responsibility, stop blaming other people. There's always tons of things to blame for us not being inspired, but the bottom line is, will you take responsibility for your own inspiration and keeping yourself inspired?